Let me tell you why I love Anchor. Like, seriously, everybody knows, that who listens to my podcast, that I'm a newbie. And I haven't had my podcast that long. But the reason why I love Anchor is because one, it's so easy. It's free and everybody love free. There's creation tools that you can record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. I'm always on my phone. Even if I'm on the go, I can record my podcast. I can edit my podcast. They distribute to all the streaming services, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. Like, they do all of that for you within the app. You can make money from your podcast, no minimum listenership. Everything you need to know to make a podcast is in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's so easy. Like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. If you're passionate about something, make a podcast. It's so easy. And you can talk all day about whatever it is that you're passionate about. So go ahead and go to anchor.fm to get started. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to That Shit Was Poetic, where we touch on all things poetic, ranging from topics like music, poetry, art, movies, quotes, famous poets. I'm your host, Nikki. So how was your week? Hope you had a great week. My week was really good. Actually, it really was good. I hope you guys are sharing this podcast with your friends and family, sharing it on all your social media handles, letting everybody know that we air every Friday. So tune in to That Shit Was Poetic. Yeah, so let's get into it. So yeah, let's jump right in. I want to talk about that new show, Cherish the Day. I really like that show. That shit was definitely poetic. It's a new show on the OWN network. I know I'm probably late getting into the show, but I'm really digging that show. So I hope you guys are checking it out. Like I said, it's on the OWN network, and Ava DuVernay, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. I've heard it pronounced so many different ways. But yeah, she wrote that show, and I watched the episode last week, and I really liked the show. I like how Ava puts her spin on things. She gives you that raw, not the raw that's like rah, like, right there in your face type raw, but that real raw. She also puts like a delicate touch to it. So I like how she makes it, how she writes her characters, where she makes it feel so real, where you can see yourself in the show or in her movies, as the show was going on. So basically it's a love story. I've only seen one episode, so I can't really give too much on it. But the one episode that I saw, it's about this black couple who go out on a date, and it just shows the ups and downs of dating, basically. And it's so real, it's so raw. I definitely seen myself in that moment. Like, I felt myself on, like, whenever I used to date, out on a date, and how the date can be going so good, and then boom, it just flips. Like, I don't want to give too much. I think that was enough, but spoiler alert. How the date can be going, like, so smooth, so dope, and next thing you know, it's like boom. Like, okay, what just happened here? But yeah, I really like the episode. I like the characters. The characters are definitely relatable. I like how she, got her characters to where they make you feel like you're actually in the show. You can see yourself in the show. And it was good. Cicely Tyson, she's one of the actors in the show. I don't know the other characters' names, but she's like the main character that's in the show. One of the main characters that's in the show. And it was really good. You guys add that to your list of things to watch. It's on the OWN network. It's called Cherish the Day. I don't know what day it airs because I just happened to come up on it. So you guys got to check your listings for that. But definitely check it out. If you don't have it on your list, if you're not watching it already, definitely add that to your list. I know it's like 1,001 shows out there already, but make that one of your shows that you tune into.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing when you have, African American writer and who casts other African Americans. That's something that we don't see enough on television, or on in movies. So I would love to start seeing more African American television shows and African American movies. So I'm really proud that she put that out there, and especially displaying love, because we don't see a lot of Black love, and this is definitely needed in our generation, especially with so many things going on in the world. We need that right now. So I can appreciate this television show. I'm definitely going to support it, so I hope you guys support it as well.
Yeah, so make sure you check that out. Leave a comment. Let me know what's your favorite characters on that show, on Cherish the Day. Let me know who's your favorite character. How do you feel about the show? Like, how did it make you feel? Let me know what you're thinking about the show. If you like it, if you hate it, what you liked about it. I want to hear your thoughts on this show. It's a love story, and I definitely want to know, how do you feel about love in today's society, in this era? How do you feel about love? So definitely leave me a comment. I want you guys to start commenting on, the shows. Let me know what you think. Again, I would like to know if you want to talk about certain topics, poetic topics, movies, TV shows, books, your favorite authors. Let me know what you think.
My sister sent this to me, this post on Instagram, and I want to share it with everyone because I think it definitely touches on what the world is going through right now, with families being affected, with being out of school, their children out of school, being out of work, us having to stay home with this coronavirus. I myself personally haven't been affected, with having to stay home. Currently I'm still working, but I wanted to share this with you all. And the people stayed home and read books and listened and rested and exercised and made art and played games and learned new ways of being and were still and listened more deeply. Some meditated, some prayed, some danced, some met their shadows, and the people began to think differently, and the people healed. And in the absence of people living in ignorant, dangerous, mindless, and heartless ways, the earth began to heal. And when the danger passed and the people joined together again, they grieved their losses and made new choices and dreamed new images and created new ways to live and heal the earth fully as they had been healed. This is by Kitty O'Mara. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, but my sister sent this to me, and I thought it was, had everything to do with what's going on in the world today. But I wanted to share that with you guys, so I hope you guys can appreciate it like I appreciated it.
So I'll be reading a poem by Maya Angelou, and this poem is called Alone. Lying thinking last night how to find my soul a home where water is not thirsty and bread loaf is not stone. I came up with one thing, and I don't believe I'm wrong, that nobody, but nobody, can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone, nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. There are some millionaires with money, but they can't use. Their wives run around like banshees. Their children sing the blues. They've got expensive doctors to cure their hearts of stone. But nobody, no, nobody can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody, but nobody can make it out here alone. Now, if you listen closely, I'll tell you what I know. Storm clouds are gathering. The wind is going to blow. The race of a man is suffering. And I can hear the moan. Because nobody, but nobody, can make it out here alone. Alone, all alone. Nobody, but nobody, can make it out here alone. That was a poem by Maya Angelou. I admire her because, she's given so much to the world, so much wisdom. And I think, at some point in our lives, we can take a piece of Maya and go back and think about how we can use that in our life. Her wisdom.
Man, that shit was poetic. I really, I get lost, when I think about my elders and what they went through and the knowledge that they have, and how we really just need to take the time and listen. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on in the world, and I think everything that's going on right now is like time for families to get together and bond and do the things that they weren't doing, the things that they dreamed of doing but didn't have the time. And now that everyone is stuck in the house, I think it's time people just start exploring those new ideas and trying new things, bonding with your family, getting closer to the higher power, whoever you worship. I think that's something that's really important right now. So I kind of get lost, when thinking about that. Like I said, I haven't been affected as far as my job. I'm still working currently. And at this point, when this podcast is airing, my son has been affected. He has his school has closed, which it will be closed basically until the end of the summer, and now's the time. We will continue to do his schoolwork, but we're going to be bonding. I'm taking this time to learn how to plant indoor vegetables. We're going to be cooking. Well, in my spare time, we're going to do these things because, again, I'm still at work. But we're going to be doing a lot of these things that we weren't doing. I'm still airing my podcast. I'm still, trying to put this out there for everyone. And now that everyone has the opportunity and time, they can listen. So I definitely hope you share this with your family and friends. Share my podcast. That shit was poetic. But yeah, I definitely want you guys to do that. I'm also working on I was doing some essential oils and making essential oils a little bit over the summer, lavender oil. So I'm going to be exploring more oils and healing the body naturally. That's what I'm all about, is healing the body naturally. And that's just what I am. I really want to be a herbalist, but I don't have the patience for it. It's a lot of tedious and things that you have to do and learn, and my patience is not that not that strong. So I don't know if I can sit down and try to learn everything. You need to learn numbers as far as measurements, but I'm good. The little things that I do at home. But again, I'm going to be working on some of those things, essential oils, and I'll be they're actually already up on my website, fancymealmore.com, if you guys forgot about that. So yeah, check that out. We're going to be doing some different things. I hope you guys are exploring new things and getting to know yourself. If that means, learning yourself as a whole, getting your mental together, taking the time to meditate, to do some yoga, whatever it is that helps you get to know you and get in tune with yourself and your family. Do all those things, explore all those things, make it a reality. And one thing I do want to say before, this podcast is done for the day, I want you guys to surround yourself with positivity. And what I mean by that is, I know everyone will be on their social media because I will be on mine. I know my family will be on theirs. But if it's things that you are interested in, things that you want to learn, follow those people. Follow those things and learn it. If you want to lose weight, follow a weight loss channel. If you want to learn how to meditate, follow something that is, teaching meditation, and so on. If you struggle with something about yourself that frustrates you and you want to get better, don't follow things or people that make it a constant reminder about the things that you are not liking about yourself, because you'll constantly stay in that mode of, I hate this about myself, I hate that. So that's what I mean about get your mental right. Learn how to love you, learn how to appreciate you. Get yourself together and get your family together, and y'all start learning how to love yourselves, because we can't love, anyone else. We can't heal the world. We can't love the world if we are not loving ourselves. So that first and foremost, get that together and follow those things that you're interested in, and surround yourself with positive things. Let that be your inspiration. Get rid of all those, Instagram models. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But if that's what you're looking at and striving to be, get rid of it, because that will be a constant reminder of, things that frustrate you. So you need to be seeing positive things. If you're trying to get like an Instagram model, because I'm not hating, I think everybody's doing what they have to do for them. If you aspire to be an Instagram model, follow someone who, is going down the journey of becoming an Instagram model, and showing you the proper ways of how to be an Instagram model or be a model, period. Positivity. You don't want to be following someone who they're just showing you the good. Social media is just showing the good. There is, steps to everything. So I wanted to put that out there for everybody. So thanks for tuning in to That Shit Was Poetic. I'm your host, Nikki, and tune in every Friday for new episodes. To check out our old episodes, follow That Shit Was Poetic on all streaming services, Spotify, Google, or download the Anchor app. To listen or leave a comment or voice message. To be featured in our podcast, leave me a voice message or email thatshitwaspoetic@gmail.com. Or follow us on Instagram and leave us a direct message. Thanks for tuning in, guys.